everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do this look for you here. It's a really bronzed, glowy look, as you can kind of see. It is something that I've loved doing recently just because it's so easy. It also incorporates a lot of my favorite products, ones that I use a lot in the summer. This is a great look for a new spring look because it does have a bright lip with also like a glow to the skin. So if you want to see how I achieve this look and what products I use, then keep on watching. Okay, so for this glowy look, I'm gonna start off with a primer. So I'm going to use two today. Obviously, it's not essential to use two, but I am going to. So the first one I'm going to use, this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. So I like this. It's really refreshing. I don't really know if it keeps your makeup on longer, but I do like it. So it's just like a nice refreshing mist, and it smells really good too. The next one I'm going to use for that glowy look is I'm going to go in with the Becca Backlight Primer. This is a primer that's going to really help with that glow, as well as it's going to help give me that natural look while also keeping my makeup on longer. As you guys may have noticed, I do already have my eyebrows on. So I am just going to do everything on my face but my eyebrows. So next I'm going to go in with the MAC. This is the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm just going to prime my eyelids for the shimmery shadow that I'm going to go in and use. Next I'm going in with the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette. This is like a trio of highlighters, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to use them as eyeshadow. So I'm going to use like the two darker shades, not the lightest one, but the two darker ones just all over my eyes just to give a nice glowy base and a glowy look. So I'm going to go in with the Sigma blending brush. It's an E25. And I'm just going to place that product all over my eyelids, kind of wherever I want it. This isn't going to be too precise. So I'm taking the middle shade, which is Champagne Pop, and I'm putting that all over my eyelids. It's just going to really give me like a glowy bronze look without being too dark, but adding something to the lids. Okay, so I have the first layer of that eyeshadow down. Then I'm going to go in with a blending brush. This is just a Smashbox crease blending brush. You guys know how much I love it. And going in with the copper shade. I believe it is called Blushing Copper. So I'm going to go in with that, kind of as like a brown transition color, and put that in the corners of my eyes just to add some depth and darkness to the bronze look. Going back in with the Sigma E35 brush, just because it's a little bit more tapered, taking that product and packing it in the corner. It all in together, but you guys can kind of see that it's just like a very shimmery light bronze look because I'm gonna go in with lashes after, and I want my main focus to be my face opposed to my eyes. Most likely done with that until I do head back to my bottom lash line. Actually, I was gonna give you guys another option. So I know the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette isn't always easily accessible, as well as it's expensive. So this is another option. So this is the Stila. This is like a trio of eyeshadows. It is all shimmery shades, very similar products. It's going to achieve the same kind of look, except you get a lot more product for your buck. So this one is the Gold Glow. It's a really beautiful shadows, and I'm completely done. So normally there's like a dome over top, but it's all gone. So it's a beautiful set of eyeshadows. So if you're looking for something like a shimmery brown shades, this is a really good option. Okay, so going in and doing my face, I'm going to move my hair behind my ears. So the two foundations that I'm going to use today, as I previously primed my face. So the two foundations I'm going to use are the Makeup Forever in 117, as well as the Infallible in 104. So I'm going to mix these together just because I am quite tanned right now and find my perfect shades. So my face is lighter than my neck, so I do want to make sure that my neck and my face match. So I'm going to take a few pumps of this on the back of my hand and I put about 3, probably a little bit too much, but I did put 3. And I'm going to put a squirt of the really dark 104 shade. And I'm going to mix those two together. just like a little concoction on the back of my hand. Going in with my Real Technique sponge and blending that out. I do find with this foundation combination, it really oxidizes. So if it looks a little bit lighter now, it gets really dark and oxidizes quite well all together. So make sure you don't go too dark of a color because you want it to, because it will oxidize. Okay, so as you can probably already tell, it is oxidizing quite well and it is getting quite dark. These lights do make it look a little bit lighter, but it does oxidize very, very darkly. So it does match here at home. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer and finish up with the eyes. So I'm going in with the two Urban Decay Naked Concealers, one in medium light and one in light warm. So I'm going to put the medium light all under my eyes, and then I'm going to go in and brighten it up with the lighter shade. So next I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier. This is just the translucent setting powder. I'm going to set my under eyes, but with this foundation I'm not going to set it with anything because I am going to go in with a cream bronzer as well as with the Infallible foundation because it is so matte. You don't actually even have to set it. I find that mine's like already dry. It's not tacky at all. That's another thing why I love it so much. So this is just a My Brush Set brush and I'm just using it to set my under eye concealer. So next, going in with the Chanel cream bronzer. I'm going to use this and I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm also going to use the e.l.f. stipple brush. So this is just a little guy and I'm going to dab it in the cream bronzer. I find that this works well because it places it so well on the face. So I don't have to worry about adding too much. In with the Haku Hodo Sephora brush, I'm just going to blend out this cream a little bit. As you can see, I kind of did a 3 around my face. So I did a little bit on my forehead, my cheek, and then underneath my chin. Just to hit all the areas where the sun would naturally hit for the bronze look. Next, I'm going in with the Hourglass. This is the Ambient Light Bronzer. This one is in the color Light. And I'm just going to set kind of that bronzer with this powder. It's always important to make sure you set your cream products just to make sure they don't move. Next, I'm going to go in with the Clinique highlighter stick. I'm just going to put this on the tops of my cheeks and above my eyebrows just so I have that kind of glowy look. It's a cream highlight, so I am going to set it with a powder when I am finished. So I'm just going to put some on my cheeks and blend that out. Laying down a cream highlighter first just lays a really good base to go in with a powder highlight, so it sticks a little bit better and it lasts a little bit longer as well. Next, going in with the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going in with Sunburst and Bubbly, so the two lighter shades just right there, and I'm going to highlight my face. And the brush that I'm using, sorry guys, is for A23 by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I believe this brush is supposed to go with the highlighting palette. So you can kind of see that huge highlight there. So I put some on my nose, some on my Cupid's bow, some on my cheeks, and then a little bit above my eyebrow. So I always make a C there just so it connects. That's where the sun would hit, and that's where it would be glowy if it was natural. Next I'm going to go in with my blush. This is the Bobbi Brown blush. This one is in the color Sunset Pink. So it's like a bronzy pink color. And I'm going in with the Real Techniques blush brush. Just adding a little bit to my cheeks. I'm going to go in with Lancome mascara. I believe this is just the original Hypnose and an eyelash curler. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and apply some mascara before I add some false lashes. I'm going to go in with a little brush again, and I'm just going to take some of that Becca palette again, the darker shade, so the brushed copper, and I'm going to put a little bit of that underneath my bottom eyelashes. Actually, I'm going to mix a little bit of both. So next I'm going to put my lashes on. So I'm going in with the Duo. This is the dark glue. As well as I put it on with Tweezerman tweezers always. And then I have the Velour lashes. So these ones are in Trust Me, Try It. Okay, so lashes are on. They're really fluttery, really big, and really full. I love them. I don't find that I have to wear eyeliner with them as well. And side note, I got a delivery. Dairy Queen, Cookie Dough Lizard, best boyfriend ever. Right, so next I'm just going to put some mascara on my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to go in and finish up with my lips. So the lip product I'm going to use today is the Rouge Bunny Rouge Lip Liner. This one's in Ronald. As well as the YSL lipstick. This one's in number 13. So the very last step I'm going to use here is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Spray. So I'm going to use this all over my face. It kind of sets my makeup as well as gives me a glow to my skin. So that is the final step to this look. Okay, so that is it for the final look here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like the glowy look. I'm really starting to enjoy it a lot more just because it's so simple and so easy. And I can't wait for summer as well. So it's always nice to have a bronze glowy look moving from spring into summer. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also subscribe if you are new to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.